trying to build himself in and I guess save his best for the end of the week if he's still here. Neil folds alongside me.
Very studious player, very aggressive player. But I get the feeling the results will start to come, and you know, one win, like for instance, if he wins today and he doesn't beat. Well, it would be wrong to say that Judd is, you know, there for the taking, because clearly he's not, you know, but he isn't playing at his absolute. He doesn't refuse many. Well, that was an outcome to that shot no one really saw coming. Very dramatic in that final in Belfast. And
well, firstly, good safety from him that forced the mistake, forced the opening.
He has a good record against Noppon Saengkham. Just that one defeat, as I mentioned. Yeah, as you can see, even from the overhead, which is sometimes a deceptive angle, you could.
So he's going to be out the top 16 now because his points came off from winning this 2 years ago. And Saengkham's got those runners-up points from Scotland coming off soon. And the thing is, he's...
Well, I think he thought that the cue ball would head back to bulk, but the speed he played. That was a better shot than it looked. You know, he was quite awkwardly placed for that.
Slump is in.
One thing about him, we've mentioned this a lot over the line. I guess the fact that results aren't all coming, we might get a gauge into how aggressive he'll be today.
Grand Prix, that's his best performance so far in terms of a big money event.
To the point where it's hard for him to even walk down a corridor. It takes him 5 minutes because all he wants to do is greet everybody. It's terrific. Awkwardly on top of that. It's about the best he could have achieved. Well, I think he'd be more than happy. So from his point of view, it'd be nice to think he could get back into winning. But mercifully, that one went in, and it's been a leader when this black goes in. He needs a red, a high-value colour. Basically another.
58.
Well, he's taken them nicely, and this is exactly...
Another red will really settle him, I think, because it's only a couple of snooker. I would have thought it would be a good idea to move the red that he's close to away from there. I think he might have played the wrong shot there. I think I'd have been pushing that. I have to say that he has a table in the other. I think you do get spells like that. But of course, with Judd's long game being
just while we watched their old Wang yesterday, he's won the first frame though against Elliot Slesser. And Neil Robertson, of course, he hasn't played yet because Ken Doherty withdrew, but Robertson's won the... And Daniel Wells, he potted 13 reds, 13 blacks, but...
This is a bit of a worry, isn't it, for one more and more, I think, due to the all-round skills of the players involved. So, we're not ruling out something here underneath the black somewhere, although that's a little bit to the left of where it would be best for trying to get a snooker. So, it's not a form. But, you know, if you could get one. And that is absolute hot this year. Maybe the scoreboard malfunctioned or something. But that keeps the frame going anyway. Of course, fewer balls to get snookers.
29.
One on the pink to win, but then, of course, your options become...
36.
This is going to have to be an absolute...
Judd Trump.
Well, that's the way to do it.
6.
Yeah, it was a good 73, wasn't it? Tournament, and he will definitely be a top 16 seed at York. This is pink.
Yes, not having it put back there, Trump, because I don't think he felt that in the end he just hit it and... Somewhat risky way of playing it. No, there's your answer, there isn't. Be interested to see how Judd plays, win or lose.
Players in action.
Well, he's played it, and I tell you, he's played it ever so well. He's held. I can tell you they're still in the first frame on the other table, Ding Junhui. And can he continue the way he started this match?
9.
Zhong.
15.
And this is an important red to get out of the way. But he appears to be still that player. But this is nice stuff. And yeah, the cannon has not really worked out though. Very good, as I say. Again, very expansive.
Second, 41.
I guess it would make sure it went in. That's basically all he did wrong there. I don't think he can turn down shots of that kind. Now then, soon anyway. Without those being in play, you can't win the frame. No, that's not a good shot to hit the pink on the way through. It's a mistake. Nicely played, two reds. This cannon would not be a certainty, not so much to hit. The red passes the black to the right corner.
Yeah, as we saw, Noppon Saengkham had lost ideal position. And of course, this is what he feared when he did miss it, that he would be punished.
As we were saying, you know, it seemed a big shot at the time, didn't it? And that's that. It was. The reds.
Well, he's left himself the easy. Told you. Oh, not quite.
Tightly, he would hope, behind this green, and you know, you do want to get close in behind. Yeah, I didn't.
2-0, it's 2-1 now. In fact, Tepchire, he's on a break of 88, so it's going to be 2-2. This little stalemate plays out for now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a re-rack. If it's touching ball,
Well, sort of a billiard shot that, really.
Well, that had to go in. Although I don't be a good one. Yeah, it was a difficult plant. I think Trump's really good at plants, but that one even tested him.
He got going there.
He also had that pretty eye-catching win against Zhao Guidong, didn't he, in the previous round, where now, as he played it perfectly to get on the black, it looks like he's overhit. Well, maybe he thinks it still goes from there. But either way, to get it on its spot.
$15. $23.
I guess he's on that list now. Jack Lazowski's off it, of course. The best players on tour not to win a ranking title. Noppon will be up there somewhere.
$29.
So coming around the angles. Ooh, it bounced out. I'm sure that bounced out. Sometimes it can wriggle, but I feel certain. Well, that's when your luck is out, isn't it? What happened there with Noppon Saengkham. I mean, he hit it hard, yes, but no.
One. Judd Trump.
See the more confident Judd Trump go for green to mid.
Finest. Finest. Judd Trump. Finest. Judd Trump. One.
Maybe that wasn't the clever.
Eight.
Well, the angle is just a nudge into balls here. It's not worked out perfectly. And he's not even checked that red.
14. $22.
A natural path into the reds. But he's done well. But he's been seemingly a bit unlucky. I don't know.
Judd Trump. 27.
Just to say, we can't see the match, but just on the scoreboard, Zach Surety. It's already been 13 147s this season, incredibly. The record was set last season. He's on the pink, Surety. This Trump just fails to contact that. I apologise for been distracted, but it looks like... Yeah, Zach Surety has made that maximum, so congratulations to him.
5 miss. Noppon Saengkham.
Of course, Aaron Hill.
One.
Or just getting the cue ball to the cushion. He's one of those where you're almost better off leaving. Well, this was never reaching, was it? It was never right.
And there's 4 more.
Wow, he hit that hard out.
One.
Oh, what an effort this is. Unlucky. Unlucky with the 2-cushion cannon. I mentioned that the reason I say that, it sounds like I'm being just critical for the sake of it, but actually neither player were in any trouble, is the point. He's found a terrific angle here, sending it so... Very good. I mean, really brave shot when he didn't have to play that.
Noppon Saengkham's is the key one. He's had chances in all 3 frames. He could have been 3-0 up. Well, I think one of his great strengths is his concentration. You know, he does focus hard. And parts of the globe. It's pretty formidable.
18. 22. 27. 33.
So, as I say,
One.
Early exchanges. Not sure quite what he's doing particularly wrong, but the answer is not much.
Highfield in the background there. He's going. He's about to go 3-0 down to Ding. Oh, meanwhile, well, you can't miss those. But he had.
And just the way that he's approaching things, he's not doing much wrong, like I say, but he's just not quite his usual confident self. And of course, what you're up against, a very tough tour. So many good players on it.
Yeah, and the head-to-head, of course, looking to lay into the bunch here.
Now, that was way out also. He'll be hoping there's... Nice shot.
Black back on its spot as well.
Yeah, indeed. Getting the black on the spot, tidying up the table.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, and he's not the sort of react to that. But I can think of a few players who
Bounces out of a pocket. But here he is again with a chance to just restore. Just a
15. Three.
yeah. But the break is over, and this red is going to be near this pocket.
Noppon Saengkham.
Yes, and it would hurt him to lose this frame as well. Landed perfectly on balls, which has kind of been the story of what's happening. I think it's just his cue ball control Noppon Saengkham at the moment. He's not. But that is a beautiful shot. Beautiful little cannon.
15.
Looking round to be ready for when the chance comes. And now he's a big favourite to go 3-1 up.
23. One.
Challenge, you know, he's got to think about how he's going to get on them.
37.
I don't necessarily think it'll be a problem, but it is a little different. Blue. Is it hard enough? Not really. It's quite a poor shot, but it, as I say, the
Judd Trump. 42.
no, you
Noppon Saengkham. 2.
side. Oh, he needs a bit of help here, needs a bit of cover. And Trump will not need the black.
3.
Shift change in the frame, really, with those last couple of shots.
7.
Needs the pink, but he'll be playing it at mid-range.
He's been sort of picking up the pieces. Saengkham, as I say, in every frame has had chances,
12.
including this one. He's been Trump needs the pink for a 3-1 lead at the interval, and in it goes. But he did win it in the end.
Well, around the off the bottom cushion, but played it well enough. Yeah, much that I can think of that was easy. Had the bounce out, which we spoke about at the time. What he has done. Well, I said he hadn't missed much, but clearly that was one of
interval. He's won 7 ranking titles in China itself. Don't hear Judd Trump actually sort of talking about to the next one. And Wuhan won that one.
16.
It's a difficult balance, isn't it? Because, you know, if you go back, as we're complaining, there aren't enough events to play in. I'm not saying it's easy for players to travel. I'm not making that point. It's just that, you know, doesn't miss many events.
Ooh, had a go, but he's left it right over the pocket.
One. Four.
From up there, surely it's absolutely fine.
Shell.
Quite spotted yet. It's going to have to be a safety shot. So
Noppon Saengkham, 25.
not a bad shot as an alternative, though. He's going to need all 4 reds. That is unavoidable here.
Four.
I think that's what he's looking at. Well, there's nothing in the way, but he has to get the angle right, and that looks absolutely perfect to me. That's the problem playing the black. It's hard. It's hard to be on the red. Well,
Where's this cue ball? Well, not in the pocket.
oh, he's played that well. He's played that ever so well. Much better. It's not.
Well, he was still stretching, wasn't he? And he's missed it.
pretty good chance though, wasn't it? Really want to be 22 behind. A good effort that to get the snooker. That's quite a bad mistake in his little fortune zone though. Not exactly. Well. Tell you, it's another really sloppy shot. Looks a formality, blue, pink and black. How about this? Well, I'm not sure how this has happened, really. It has to be said, though, in this case, Noppon Saengkham.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to win the match now, I think. Really should have been. So a bit match, his form hasn't been good, his confidence maybe not very high, and I think we saw that there, a couple of goes at the brown that were really not close. But also chances before that in the pre.
Yes, I mean, he may not be very confident, but not sure that Judd is either. You know, I don't really array of big breaks like you're seeing from other players this week.
Oh, he thought that was in. It was on the walk. 1-4-5 earlier. Got beat to 6-4 by Anthony McGill. Well, that red over the pocket might...
Well, he just decided he was going to leave the red if he missed the pot there. Didn't even try and hide it. Thing again here. He started well, but he just has lost his way a bit, actually. Noppon Saengkham in this match.
2.
You know, it went in pretty comfortably, didn't it? A chance to really press on and make this a more one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, the safety he played, Trump, wasn't great, but Noppon Saengkham really was fading. And Trump will, of course, pick up on that. He'd like, I'm sure, dangerous and also very confident. Because Trump quite famously was 4-0 down to him last.
Well, at first sighting, it doesn't look any... What an amazing shot that was. Amazing shot. Not only... Screwing the left-hand reverse side up the table. That's a terrific shot again, positionally. 4 cushions. Oh, no. just when you think that he's starting to really,
Judd Trump, 36.
find his... So the game isn't so easy as all that.
One.
It's by some distance. Opening the reds. So, big chance now. Can he just keep nice control?
Nine. Seventeen.
With a view to getting the frame one here, there is some work still to do. Blew away from its spot also. He's not there really safe, it's just there unusually placed again. Red. Well controlled with the cue ball, actually. That's a good shot. That's the point, you see, you can slide past it. If the red was closer... Well, it's lucky.
One. Seven.
Yeah, Noppon Saengkham with everything that's happened in the match. Well, we've seen this film before. Trump just steps in, offered the chance to take advantage. Blue, pink and black for a 5-1 lead.
19.
You could just see it coming, couldn't you? Same pocket Com has done.
25.
If he doesn't win the title this week, Trump, then in terms of ranking events, without winning a ranking title, the champion of champions and the Riyadh Championship as well, non-ranking tournaments that he'll be in.
Seemed to be a lot of movement on his... Quite a lot of the frames have gone down to the last few colours.
One.
That's a lovely little...
Some news from table 3. Neil Robertson's gone 5-3 up against Yuan. Form comes and goes, doesn't it?
13.
Red goes past the other red. But You know, the black and pink not in play currently. He's kind of scratching away from his opponent that he can pick frames up without doing anything spectacular.
Judd Trump, 10-4.